Shakari Terry reflects on the life of her twin sister.
And she went to go get her body done in a DR, and she never made it back.
Shakari Terry was a mother to a 2-year-old and the proud owner of the Mini Blessings in Paradise daycare on the city's east side before going to the Dominican Republic.
And me and my sister had the type of relationship where we could get into it 1 minute, and then right after that we'll be back friends and talk. And so I knew someone right. I felt it in my heart.
31-year-old Shakari Terry was a loving mother, twin sister, and the proud owner of the Many Blessings in Paradise daycare on Indianapolis's east side. She always went out of her way for others and was considered the life of the party. Her bright and outgoing personality always lit up a room. Shakari was a go-getter, smart, determined, and had a heart of gold. Her family and friends meant the world to her, and she always put them first. In February of this year, Shakari shared a Facebook post explaining how she got a gastric sleeve and that the surgery was successful. The post stated, "Good morning, family and friends. It's been a long journey. It's been a month and 7 days since I had surgery, and I'm down 56 pounds today. No, it was not easy for me, but I did it with the help of God and my friends. I know you see the glow. It was all worth it. Going to Mexico to have my surgery, the pain, and my $4,000 was the best thing I could have done." On April 11th, she traveled to the Dominican Republic with her childhood best friend to have another procedure done by the well-known plastic surgeon, Jose Desena. This time she wanted a butt lift and a tummy tuck. She had no clue things wouldn't be smooth this time around. A few days after her surgery, Shakari FaceTimed her twin sister, Sheree, who says her sister did not look like the sister she knew. She immediately sensed something was not right. By the second day after her surgery, Shakari's friend said she was still in a lot of pain, but noticed Shakari seemed to be struggling a lot more than she was. A day later, she was admitted into a local hospital.
Second day into recovery, which was Friday, the 15th, Shakari I was moving around a lot more, and Shakari, I was still in pain, but I was moving around. Shakari wasn't really moving around. She wasn't doing nothing. She would lay in bed. I would go in there and try to get her out the bed, try to get her to come downstairs and eat with me, and she just wasn't responding well.
Carlisha says Shakari was moved from their recovery house and admitted to a clinic in Santiago.
When we go in there and I see Shakari, I almost fell out. Like literally, like she was on all these machines. She was unresponsive. And she wasn't talking, wasn't alert, eyes closed. She's unresponsive.
Carlisha Williams was told that Shakari was okay. Her kidneys were doing well and her body needed rest. Carlisha says Dr. Desena said she was only sedated.
So I'm like, so if you unhook that, she'll be able to breathe and stuff like that on her. He was like, oh, yeah, she's perfectly fine. Like, her body just needs rest.
Carlisha says she went back to see Shakari the next day and a different doctor was there. According to Carlisha, that doctor told her Shakari was having a hard time breathing on her own. But 20 minutes later, she says Dr. Desena came in and told her Shakari was getting better and just needed dialysis.
I reach out to the mother and, I'm telling them what's going on, but I'm trying not to scare them. But at this point, I want to scream, like, get down here.
Shakari's mom arrived in the Dominican Republic about a week after her surgery. Doctors insisted that she was fine and just needed to rest. Her family was instructed to leave the facility. A few days later, her family would receive devastating news.
By the time she got to Indiana, Carlisha said that she was notified that Shakari had passed away.
So she was like, Carlisha, I went back to my room. She was like, I was probably there for about an hour. She was like, they called me and told me Shakari's heart stopped just that quick. I said, huh? She said, as soon as she went in, she said her daughter was already in a body bag that quick.
According to a Facebook Live made by Shakari's twin sister, she alluded to the fact that her sister lied on the medical intake forms, indicating that she did not have any prior medical concerns that would complicate the surgery.
Go read them reviews, y'all. That's all y'all gotta do. Yes, y'all, my sister was wrong for lying, but what do that deserve what she going through? What I'm going through, I'm feeling this shit. I'm feeling this shit more than anybody. What about the rights? 2 wrongs don't make a right. What happened to that? My sister, I ain't talked to her since Thursday. Since Thursday, I have not talked to my sister. I haven't heard her voice. Anybody that know my sister know how she is, y'all. Y'all bringing all this bad shit up that she lied on the questionnaire. Okay, say that she did lie. Do she deserve not to be seen? Do she deserve not for my mama to get her body? Whatever is wrong, let it go. Them bodies is worth $1 million. Y'all better read his post. Not one of them posts was good, nigga. Not one. Not one of them reviews. None. You just said y'all knew she was sick. Why did y'all still do the procedure? Y'all listen. My heart is hurt.
Another post states that Dr. Desena would simply charge customers with prior health issues more money. Hence the reason Shakari was charged $18,000 versus the normal price of $6,000. Further indicating that the doctor may have been aware of possible health concerns, despite the fact that Shakari withheld that information. Although the actual number is unclear, it is alleged that roughly 30 people have died from complications following cosmetic surgery performed by Dr. Desena. A search of Dr. Desena uncovered a shocking post made by a friend of an individual who passed away after having cosmetic surgery. Please read if you're looking to get plastic surgery, especially in Dominican Republic. I have gone back and forth about making this post for several reasons, just making sure I say the right thing the right way. With my prior experience working in a plastic surgery setting and an educator in the beauty industry, I feel I cannot be quiet, nor will I allow myself to feel guilty for speaking the truth and wanting to save a life. Dr. Jose Desena and Dr. Hector Cabral are killing people left and right due to neglect, and God knows what else in Dominican Republic. Please, ladies, quit going to these pigs who call themselves doctors. Desena has had 4 to 7 deaths this year, including a girlfriend of mine yesterday. I have done extensive research since last night and hope they get what they deserved. I'm literally sick to my stomach. Cabral and Desena have had so many deaths that one has a nickname of Deathcena. The rules and regulations over there versus here are totally different, ladies, and they can get away with a lot more than over here. I went to both of their pages on Instagram, and both are private, go figure. But to see our mutual friends being women that not only I knew, but many of my students as well, I just could not ignore this matter. Yes, malpractice can happen anywhere in any state, country, and yes, there's a risk with any surgery. However, this is inhumane. 7 deaths this year. It's only July. Why does this keep happening? What are y'all doing to these people? And Tandra Conyers, the medical assistant, nurse, or whatever she is, has been covering up for these doctors, and she is just as guilty as they are. I saw a video she recorded that was so disturbing today, I could do nothing but cry. I want every woman to feel good about themselves, and we should be able to do whatever we want with our bodies without having to worry about these crooked doctors. But that's not the case here, unfortunately. A Facebook group called Justice for Shakari Terry was created shortly after her death and contains testimonials and posts revealing Dr. Desena's horrific track record of surgical fails. It is unclear whether or not Shakari was aware of Dr. Desena's history or whether she conducted research prior to scheduling the surgery. A fraudulent GoFundMe is also going around requesting monetary donations for mental and physical recovery as well as a second autopsy. I'm by no means here to judge or instruct individuals on what to do with their bodies. However, I will say this. Please be sure to thoroughly conduct the necessary research that needs to be done before considering any type of cosmetic surgery. That means reading reviews, testimonials, search community posts, before and after photos, social media sites, discussion boards, Google. Search everything about the procedure and the doctor or facility that will perform the procedure. It could literally be the difference between life and death.